I find it highly amusing that Donald Trump talks about make America great again. He doesn't make a thing in America except bankruptcies. I believe with all my heart that our founders came together to create one nation because they understood what we understand. We are stronger together. And as we pointed out during our 4 great days of our convention, you heard something very different from the Republicans, didn't you? We might as well have been talking about 2 different countries, or as someone said to me, 2 different planets. Donald Trump painted a picture, a negative, dark, divisive picture of a country in decline. He insisted that America is weak, and he told us all, after laying out this very dark picture, that I alone can fix it. Now, as I watched and heard that, it set off alarm bells, because just think about what happened here 240 years ago. Think about our founders coming together, a Declaration of Independence, writing a Constitution. They set up our form of government, the longest lasting democracy in the history of the world. They did it. They did it because they knew they didn't want one person, one man to have all the power like a king. And think about George Washington, our first president. After he served, he stepped down voluntarily. People around him couldn't believe it. But he said, no, this is the example we should set. A democracy requires something from all of us. Not just people we elect, but every single one of us. And Washington set that example. And I don't know any founder, no matter how strong they were, how smart they were, who believed that only they could solve our problems. So, I'll tell you something else. They also expected a kind of raucous debate in America. But at the end of the debate, we have to come together and get things done, don't we? And if you listened really closely to the Republican convention, you know that Donald Trump talked for 75 minutes and did not offer one solution. In fact, his speech, his whole convention seemed more about insulting me instead of helping the American people. We feel deeply the responsibility for continuing the work that started down the road from here 240 years ago. Now, nobody who looks like me was thought to be possible to run for president back then. No one who looked like Barack Obama was thought to be possible. But contrary to Donald Trump, I believe every time we knock down a barrier in America, it liberates everyone in America.